Now it's time for Birds and Brains with your host, Quentin Quill, and special guest, Dr. Sabrina Beaksley, and live via satellite, brain function specialist, Dr. Arlene R. Taylor. Here's Quentin.
Too kind, too kind. Okay already, settle down. Hello and welcome to Birds and Brains. We're here live in Houston, Texas. Yeehaw! I'm Quentin Quill, a rose-breasted cockatoo, and your host. On this program, we chat about the amazing, exceptional, and phenomenal trivia about birds and the brains of those poor humans. With me is Clifford, an African gray. Say hi, Clifford.
Hi, Clifford.
Today, we're going to discuss support systems with Dr. Sabrina Beaksley. But first... There are times when you may feel so alone. Ever seeking that place you can call your safe zone. No familiar faces leaves you in despair. Reach out, my friend, and place your hand in mine. I promise you I'll always be right here. The road may seem dark and long. You may feel you're by yourself, but you'd be so wrong. You want to embrace, but paralyzed by fear. Try not to worry, rather just believe. I promise you, I'll always be right here. I support your hopes and all your dreams. I know you can do it, no matter how hard it seems. Take a breath, keep moving forward, the goal is so very near. Hooray! You've done it! Now, let the next challenge begin. I promise you, I'll always be right here.
I have a question, Q.
What is it, Clifford?
How would you define a support system?
Well, like in buildings, the steel beams provide structure, stability, and support, making sure that everything stays up and nothing falls down.
Oh, like a support bra.
Oh, Clifford, you are so gauche. Let's bring in Dr. Sabrina Beaksley. Welcome, Dr. Beaksley.
Delighted to be here.
What's your take on support systems?
Well, many of us in the avian kingdom depend on support systems. For instance, geese fly in formation. The starlings fly in synchronicity called murmuration. It's like a ballet in the sky. And the Harris hawk actually hunts in packs. These are examples of support systems.
Interesting to say the least. Let's get a human perspective. Oh, Dr. Taylor, are you here?
I'm here, Quentin.
What's your take on human support systems?
Well, completely on their own, no one is really successful long term because no brain, folk or foul, knows everything. To me, that's the value of a support system. A study in America showed that the average female could name about 9 individuals she felt comfortable contacting in problematic situations. The average male human could name either 1 or none. If he named one, it was typically his partner. Perhaps that's one reason that divorce can be more emotionally problematic for human males than one might think.
I have a question for you, Doctor. Just how do you select a support system?
Carefully, Dr. Beaksley, very carefully. Who you hang out with matters, because typically they can enhance or sabotage your success. Greek philosopher Epictetus believed that the key is to choose only those who uplift you, whose presence call forth your best. You become the average of the 4 or 5 people with whom you spend the most time and are at risk for copying their habits within about 3 years, desirable or undesirable. Spend some time figuring out key characteristics of those you want in your support system and then become that person yourself. That way, you will be attracted to those with similar characteristics and be attractive to them.
Brilliant!
So it's true what some humans believe, that no man is an island?
Most definitely. It reminds me of a quote. No one is an island, and each has a skill, though all require help on a very steep hill. You don't need an army. Just a few tried and true, willing to help out impromptu.
No bird is an island. No bird flies alone. Each bird's joy's a joy to me. Each bird's grief is my own. We need one another. So I must defend. Each bird is my brother. Each bird is my friend.
That was real nice, Clifford.
Thanks, Quentin.
Anything else you'd like to add to that, Dr. Taylor?
Support systems are about relationships, which take work, commitment, and regular communication. But giving and receiving is a tricky equation. Healthy relationships need to be reciprocal, never always giving or always taking. A support system matters, and any way you cut it, craft it with care. I've always wondered when I see small groups of birds sitting together on a wire in close proximity or on a branch or flying in a V formation, if that represents members of their support system. Sometimes I wish I could listen in and get a clue about their conversation.
You want to know what they are talking about? Just tweet us!
Oh, stop it, Clifford.
Actually, Clifford, I do tweet. I tweet out my daily brain blogs, but you might not have known that. Allow me to add, you don't need 50 people in your support system. 2 or 3 may be enough, but be intentional. Select people who have similar values and life vision.
And with that, it's time for us to wind up this program. Sincere appreciation to both Dr. Taylor and Dr. Beaksley. Clifford, do you want to take us out with that song you sang?
Well, the first performance was free. You have to talk to my agent about another performance.
Then never mind. Say goodbye, Clifford.
Goodbye, Clifford!
Birds and Brains is filmed before a live avian audience.